Amiri, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey! Oh, you're using a practice dummy. Okay, all right. Amiri, just chill. You are so... Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave from the Wee Hours, and we are back with some more Pathfinder Kingmaker here in Oleg's Trading Post as we wait for a bandit attack. We scared off the bandits that were instituting a protection racket against Oleg, and by scared off, I mean we killed most of them. But one of them ran away, and they're apparently going to come back with more bandits and more angriness and ouchie and everything. So we kind of set some things up in readiness for that. We've got all these traps that we've laid right by the front door. And now what I want to do is just kind of get everyone moved around so they're going to be in the proper position that I want when the bandits eventually come. So Amiri and Aram, you guys are definitely going to be up front, but off to the side because we want the traps to take effect. We want these guys to run in the front door. Lindsay, you're going to come back with me. We're going to be the ranged guys. Oh, I do like the way she runs. It's cute and adorable, even though you're a little annoying, Lindsay. And then we've got Bakken on side. I don't know if he's going to be very good in this situation. He's kind of old and fussy, and he didn't want to join in the attack, but we persuaded him to do so because Telfinar can often get people to do what he wants them to do, and Oleg's ready to go. So I think we are ready for the bandit attack. I think we're ready to trigger that, and it's kind of just waiting on us to say, yep, let's do it. So, wait for the attack. I'm prepared for the attack. Get in your positions and wait. All right, here we go. Amiri flexes her shoulders. Finally, a fight. She was bored with all that talking. Yeah, I know that about you. These aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, says Lindsay, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. What are you talking about? We got a great scheme going on here, Lindsay. And you're not easily cowed. Well, no, I'm not a frontline fighter, Oleg, but I am also not afraid to pull out a sword if we need to, although my plan is to stand back here with a crossbow and let the traps do their job. That's definitely something Telfinar would do. Beg you, be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Can't guarantee that. Can't guarantee that. Svetlana's going to go hide inside, and we're going to meet our guests. Okay. Alrighty, here they come. Let's see what the traps are going to do. Oh, yeah. That worked out great. So Oleg set fire to the gates, and that blew up a bunch of them. Traps triggered all over the place. A couple of them had a reflex save. That'll lower their damage, obviously. But everyone moved back in front. Or front into the back. Anyway, everyone moved back to positions I did not have them in. That's a little fussy. All right, well, Amiri, just come to here. I think we've got some traps that might be untriggered, so just in case, why don't you not walk right in front of them? Bakken, I have no idea what you're going to do, and I don't have control over you anyway, so you just do whatever it is you feel you need to do. Now, Lindsay, why don't you start the party with an ear-piercing scream against this bandit, and then I am going to use my acid flask that we picked up in the Aldori mansion, and that can be targeted, it looks like just about anywhere, but let's target it against this guy. He's up front. The other guys will be coming up behind him, so that seems like that would do some solid work. I've got some flasks on the other folks too, but no need to use those up if we don't have to. Let's see how this is all going to play out here. All right, so Lindsay's off with her spell. Okay, hang on. They're all kind of attacking Bakken. This is no good. Amiri, I need you to get in here and get this done. And Aram, why don't you follow up there? Let's not have them kill Bakken. I have no idea if... sorry, not Bakken. Oleg. Bakken's over here. Let's not have them kill Oleg. I doubt he's immortal, so... and he's probably plot critical, so let's make sure that he stays alive. And these guys are all injured anyway. All right, everybody fire on that bandit. Just deal with that bandit. I really wish I was in control of Oleg right now. Okay, we got one of the bandits down, but Oleg's not looking good here. Should we maybe heal Oleg? That's probably a good idea. That seems like a very, very sensible thing to be doing. Heal living. Yes, that sounds awesome. Oh, hang on, though. Is this going to affect the bandits, though? The amount of damage healed, 1d6. Okay. It doesn't actually say... No, it says all living creatures. That sounds terrible, because that's going to heal that bandit. How badly injured is that bandit? Can we just take him down and Oleg will be alive? That would be ideal. Lindsay, you don't have any healing things up right now, do you know? All right, everybody, hang on. Everybody just focus attack on this bandit. Everybody, just focus your attack on that bandit. Everybody. All right, go. Okay, we got... Oh, hang on. No, we didn't quite get him. Oh, no, Oleg's dead. Oleg's dead. Oleg's down. All right, I don't know how critical that's going to be. It's... Oh, Aram's down. Oh, this is not going well at all. Hang on. Charge in here. Kill this guy. Everybody. Acid splash him. And Lindsay, do an ear-piercing scream. That seems sensible. Go ahead and do that. And Amiri, you just keep doing what you're doing. Sorry, Oleg. Really, really sorry about that. I hope you're not plot critical. Okay, he saved against the ear-piercing scream. That's unfortunate. But I think we'll be able to take him. Let's just keep going with the crossbows and stuff. There we go. Okay, and Aram should pop back up now. Oh, Oleg popped back up. You're immortal. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so sorry, Oleg. I'm glad you're immortal. And Lindsay just did a little dance there for no readily explainable reason. Oh, that was frantic. That was a good battle, though. All right. Oh, boy, we have some things to be looting here. Who's got what on them? All sorts of things. Clubs and short swords. Now, Oleg is a trader. We could just sell some of this right to him. Oh, what's that? A cloak. Okay. Doesn't actually seem to... Oh, it's unidentified. Oh, yeah, grab that, because I'm really good at lore. I'm very worldly, and I know lots of things. I'll have a think about... Do I want to just collect the other stuff now? It's 196 pounds. That's not so good. No, get out of that. I want to see what this cloak is. Let's take a look at that. Now, am I good enough that I've identified this? Yes, I have. Cloak of Resistance +1. That's what I get for being worldly. I just kind of know what a thing might be and look at that and go, well, that looks like a Cloak of Resistance +1. I think I'll be having that. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and equip that on me, because I'm the most important person there is. Cool. All right. And we still have the ring that Tartuccio gave us, right? Yeah, Tartuccio's present. So there's +1 bonus to armor class, and there's +1 resistance bonus on all saving throws. All right, we're getting some gear going here. Now, Amiri, seeing as you're right here, and this guy seemed to be out of our range, why don't you loot him? Just more regular stuff. Studded leather. 3 armor class. What are you wearing right now, Amiri? What do you got on you? You have hide armor. That's 4 armor class. All right. Wouldn't kill you to have something slightly better, would it? Yeah, collect that. And put that on, Amiri. Studded leather. Is that going to 3 armor class? Sure. Arcane spell failure means nothing to you. Sure. Equip that. That seems like a good thing that you should have. I would like you to have that, please. There we go. Neat. Okay. Now, do I want to collect some of this other stuff? Well, let's deal... Oh, wow, we are badly injured. Well, that's okay. We'll get some rest here. We're not going to move, actually, Telfanar. We're going to stay right here. Let's go talk to Oleg. I'm glad you're immortal. Breathing heavily, but he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserved. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. You're not a frontline fighter, are you, Oleg? And our Bakken here taught them a thing or two as well. What is a thing or two? You convinced the old alchemist Bakken to help you in your struggle against bandits. I sure did. Yep, that's the thing I did. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest rooms on the 2nd floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I do. I'm actually really badly injured. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Oh, I'm not. I'm not going to try and turn it down at all. No. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. Yeah, I'm more than happy to take your gold. That is absolutely something Telfanar would do. If you want to hand me a big purse full of 100 gold coins in exchange for... Well, I was going to say saving your life, but you did actually fall in battle. But, saving your trading post, certainly. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Yay! All right, can I still trade with you? No, we'll talk tomorrow. I still need to clean this mess. Now, when you say clean this mess, are you going to clean up all these bodies? Should I loot them now? I probably should. Let me figure out just what I want and what I don't want. Okay, I grabbed a few things, mostly the bows. Those seem to have the best weight-to-value ratio of all the loot there, so I grabbed those. I've skipped the armor for right now. Let's go take a rest. Okay, so inside the trading post, let's just not forget to grab a few things. Ah, yes, my payment apart from the 100 gold was in fact potatoes from the last episode, so I'm definitely grabbing some more potatoes, thank you very much. And it's not marked as stealing, so, ooh, all sorts of food. Onions, cheese, vegetables, more cheese. Oh, that sounds like a really good meal right there. Yeah, we're taking all of that. Thank you. That's my payment, is food. Oh, my new cloak looks great. Check that out. That's a good-looking cloak there. All right, Svetlana, anything you need to say to me? I'm glad it's all over. Even if there was a fight, we'll talk tomorrow. Okay, so nobody's going to talk to me until we are rested, which is fine. I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, let's go grab a little nap. And I say grab a little nap. I also mean kind of poke through these chests that... Oh, it's locked. It's locked. Interesting. Well, I am a rogue. I might be able to do something about that. No, not you, Aaron. Why would I think I wanted you to deal with that? No, I want me to deal with that. I'm good at those things, right? No, I failed to pick the lock. These are just hard locked. Yeah, they're not going to let me in here. Oh, they'll let me in here, though. Neat. What do we got? Scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement? Sure. None of this is marked as stealing. I consider this payment for the thing I just did for you, saving your trading post. A potion of vanish. Ooh, neat. We're going to be invisible. I mean, we have that as a spell, but, you know, we're going to be invisible. Oh, is this his little secret drawer over here? What's this? Guide for Travelers, Hunters, and Explorers of the River Kingdoms, Volume 5. Monsters and Beasts. Well, I feel Volume 3 was really the pinnacle of that series, but a will-o'-the-wisp, an amusing glowing ball which looks harmless and doesn't arouse any natural suspicion, pretends to be a guiding light in the marshes, a werewolf, prefer to hunt... Oh, come back to the book. Prefer to hunt in groups and attack lone travelers. It's entirely possible that a Varisian camp or troop could turn into a pack of bloodthirsty lycanthropes under the cover of darkness. Ordinary weapons stand little chance. Primals. Powerful creatures of the prime material plane. All right. Well, that's all sorts of good information there. Oh, more things. Gold. What's that? A pearl. Ooh. Yeah. And incense. All right. So some stuff we can sell back to Oleg that I found upstairs in his own room. And that other chest that we just can't get into. I wonder if there's a key around here. If that's hard locked, I wonder if there's just a key. Well, we'll have to figure that out in the morning. Let's get some sleep. Wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. Quick look out of the window, and you find out the fog was not a figment of your imagination. Oh, hang on. Things are happening. Not a dream, and then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
Okay. I'm seeing ghosts. Telfinar's a little confused by things going on. I mean, he's been around the world a few times, but this is different. This guardian of the bloom... All right, what do we do with you? I'm sure I'll talk to you. It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph. Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
Okay, so this. I definitely don't think Telfinar would start coming on to a ghost that appeared out of nowhere when he woke up. So no, he's not going to do the player thing, but I do definitely want to know, what do you want from me?
Aid. Salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
So it seems the Stag Lord is not just a bandit leader, which is what I assumed. I thought he'd just be sort of a generic bandit leader that we'd go up and kill and then everything would be fine. It seems he's got a lot more going on than just a protection racket. So you're saying the Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
All right, so the Stag Lord is responsible, but also a druid is also responsible. I would guess probably working for the Stag Lord. Telfenar's got a lot to consider here. Let's get down to brass tacks here, ghost nymph person. How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Got it. Okay, so the druid is working for the Stag Lord, and the fog conceals the Stag Lord's castle or fortress or whatever. But if we go to this house in the woods, we'll be able to learn information and maybe get the fog cleared up, and then we'll be able to find the fortress. This is totally Telfenar all day long. He's exactly the sort of person who just rolls along with these things. This started out as a very simple banquet. Maybe we're going to defeat a bandit leader, sort of. Just a thug, a generic thug, and this has turned into this whole sort of mystical quest thing, absolutely in Telfenar's line. Sure, so we've discovered Thornford, apparently, and we got some experience for that, which is great, and we're still not going to come on to the Guardian of the Bloom. That's just not Telfenar. He's not that crass. All right, I understand. Farewell.
I don't believe in fate, stranger. But our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
Okay, well, bye. Okay, so two things have happened. One, we've learned that this is a safe location. It is a sort of headquarters where you can prepare your party for a new expedition. In such locations, companions don't follow you around and will go about their own business. That brought me to my second point, which is everyone else is gone. But that's fine. I get that now. They're all going about their business. You can speak with them freely to get to know them better. Oh, interesting. Once you exit this location and return to the global map, you'll be able to choose the companions you wish to take with you. Oh, okay. Good. I only have the 3 of them. I mean, I could have up to 5 more companions, but I only have the 3 of them. Whenever you meet a new companion, but don't want to include them in your party right away, that companion will travel to this location on their own. All right. Interesting. Well, that answers both of my questions in one fell swoop. Now, if this is a safe location, is this then my storage chest now? No, it's still locked. Okay. I mean, I suppose I could put stuff in here, right? Yeah, I could store stuff in here if I needed to, but for right now, I actually want to hit up Oleg again and sell him all those bows that I got off the bandits. All right, well, there's Lindsay right there. Where's everyone else? Where's Aram and Amiri, and who are you? Honorial Eight Eyes. Who the heck are you? Elf looks straight at you through the tangled hair falling over her face. Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Seeking your fortune in the stolen lands. Yep, that is broadly what I'm up to. Yes, you are correct. You aren't the only one of your kind here. Take my advice. Keep your eyes open and watch your back. Sometimes the one who call themselves your friends are more dangerous than your enemies. Yeah, we've already learned that, actually, Honoriel. We've totally learned that with Tartuccio. Actually, he didn't even really ever claim to be our friend, but we had eyes on him from day one, and we were proved correct. Who are you? Elf grunts, Honoriel Eight Eyes. Once upon a time, I was famous throughout Absalom. Tell me again what Absalom is. The city at the center of the world, a metropolis-sized showcase of the greatest treasures in all of Galarian. Okay. And the Honoriel Eight Eyes of the Reckless Six, well, glory passes quickly. A few miserable decades later, and no one recognizes you on the street anymore. Okay, well, there's a lot of stuff we would ask her. What would Telfinar ask her? We'd definitely start with, what are you doing here? I sit here waiting for adventurers who are in need of help. We may be sitting here in a backwards tavern, but in Absalom, I have a lot of friends who are eager to make a few coins. I'm not disinterested in making a few coins. They have brave hearts, but shallow pockets. A little gold will be a welcome change for them. I can send them a message, and they will come from Absalom through a portal. If you're interested, just give me a sign, and we'll arrange everything right away. Oh, so you could summon some folks to help me. Interesting. Where were you when the trading post was attacked? Yeah, why didn't you join in? I was hunting, got a little lost in the mist, which is the first time that's happened to me. I guess I should go easier on the drink. Interesting. Famous Pathfinder here in the middle of nowhere. Why? Well, we've kind of covered that. She seems to be sort of out of favor in the world and lost her popularity, but let's ask her anyway. You want to know how one could exchange the life of a Pathfinder with this sorry, drunken rat hole? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. It's pretty nice for a trading post/tavern. You lose all your friends because of one scumbag, and then you'll understand I was the only one to return from the final campaign of the Reckless Six, and whatever is left of me can't be called a seeker anymore. So you're sort of a sole survivor kind of thing, alrighty. Here's the story. Our leader, Vermelt, was the best of us. Wise, brave, friends with everyone. One of those friends, a Divion Adrissant, sent him a disturbing letter, stumbled upon mention of some ancient books in the art of necromancy. Secrets like those are best left hidden forever. Not necessarily, Honoriel. Not necessarily. Telfinar would not be opposed to any sort of, information, be it necromancy or not. He's interested in all sorts of magical info. To make a long story short, these volumes were supposedly hidden in the catacombs of Gallowspire. We decided the book should be retrieved and kept safe by the Society. What society? What society are we talking about? The Pathfinder Society. Globe-spanning organization based out of Absalom. The membership consists primarily of Pathfinders. Alrighty. Everything turned out to be much more complicated. We barely made it through the Witchgate Forest. All those terrible living trees, undead druids, and arches of bone. It's a miracle we managed to make it out alive. We'd chosen Renchurch to stop at. It was marked on Vermelt's map. Vermelt was the first to perish. He was attacked by one of the monsters hiding in the stables, tossed him about like a feather. Okay. Now, I don't really want to know more about the Pathfinder Society right now. Why are you called Eight Eyes? Once, long ago, I could spot an enemy and pin him to the wall before he could even think of attacking. Someone said I had 8 eyes and looked around all at once. All right, would you like to join me? You're a little sad like Aram. You might get along well. I've got enough things to do already. You'd better manage on your own. Oh, well, darn. You seemed like a valuable companion. All right, well, if you can get me your friends through a portal, I need loyal and experienced fighters. I have friends like that. Just decide who exactly you need, and they will come on my signal. This costs 2,000 gold pieces. Oh, goodness, I'm going to have to sell a lot more bows for that. All right, I think we're done with Honoriel, but I know where she is, and I can come back and get her. Now, Lindsay's in here. Lindsay, just, come on along. We're going. Oh, wait, Lindsay's from Pitax? Pitax is supposed to be the sort of, scum and villainy of the area. Why are you coming from Pitax? Oh, I love Pitax, even though they kicked me out. A joyful place. Well, that's not what Tartuccio made it out to be. He said it was sort of like a pirate haven or something. Criminals and underworld-type folk. Apparently Lindsay loved it. Should I not be trusting Lindsay? Pitax has always been a huge nest of thieves, bandits, river pirates, smugglers, fences, card sharps. Exactly. It's always been home for the likes of them, but that was before Iravetti became king. A whole different life began there. Iravetti always wanted to make history, but not as another bandit with a crown. Spent lots of gold to assemble the best artists, poets, and musicians. Of course, the very best ones refused to go, but he got what he wanted in a way. It's a cabaret now. All right. Let me ask you about something else. We need to go. Wait a minute. We don't need to go. What's the deal with the ring you always wear on your finger? What are you wearing? It was a gift to me from my first teacher. It's magical, imbued with the powers of Shellen, no less. Get myself in trouble, it transports me to a safe spot. Really? Can I have that? Because I'm kind of more important than you. Okay. Leave and do not return. I never want to see you again. Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. All right, I have to go. Just don't leave without me. No, we probably won't, because apparently it's going to cost me 2,000 gold to get companions from anywhere else. I assume that Aram and Amiri are outside somewhere. Oh, Amiri, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey. Oh, you're using a practice dummy. Okay, all right. Amiri, just chill. You are so volatile. Let's go talk to Oleg. Well, more importantly, let's trade some things with Oleg. I certainly seem to have ruffled those villains' feathers. Yeah, we're darn right we did. New day, new troubles. Have you seen the fog? Yeah, had a conversation with a disembodied spirit about it, truth be told. Never seen anything like it before. The road to Restov looks like someone spilled milk and just hung it in the air. Couldn't see anything, not through that soup. Feels like witchcraft. Druidcraft, actually, Oleg. Druidcraft is apparently what's going on there. I bet the Stag Lord's involved somehow, and you'd be right. That's a bet you would win, Oleg. Rumors say he deals with all kinds of bad magic. Why open a trading post in such a dangerous place? Well, that's where the money is. Everybody knows that. I need to take care of the Stag Lord. Do you know anything that could help me find him? We'll come back to that. And any other bandits operating in the area. Let me just sell some stuff to Oleg first, and then figure out what I want to do with him. Yeah, these bows, great weight to value ratio. These are 100 gold apiece, and I don't know if bartering is a thing. I'm getting my full 100 gold for them. I don't know if I would get less if Oleg didn't like me quite so much. Well, we might have to experiment with that with other vendors and see if prices vary depending on reputation. But he's given me full value for whatever it is. I don't actually really want to sell that book. I kind of want to keep that around. I like any game where I can start collecting books is a good game. So I don't want to sell that right now. I will sell this hide armor that Amiri used to wear. Now we're up to 415 gold already. Don't sell any of the food, because we'll need that when we go camping, and I'm going to keep that book. Not really sure why I need 2 ever-burning torches, but I was given them at the start of the game, so I guess we'll keep them. We can sell the silver ring. Yeah, P.S. I actually took that out of one of your own chests. This is your silver ring, Oleg, and this is your silver disc. And what else did I rob from you? Oh, this is your pearl. Now, hang on a sec. Hang on. A pearl. It's only 1 gold. First of all, that's a terrible price. Now, a merchant would pay well for it. Has usually been my code for it's junk, sell it. But, boy, a pearl seems like it might be a crafting item of some sort. I'm just going to hold on to that for right now. Incense, I'll get rid of that. The incense is probably the crafting item. I'm probably making a terrible choice. But a pearl seems like it would be some sort of crafting thing. So I'm just going to hold on to that. Camping supplies, and then a whole bunch of food. Okay, so that's going to get me a cool 432 gold right there. That's only going to take me up to a little over 1,000, about 1,100-ish. So nowhere near the 2,000 gold to summon a new companion. Okay, let me just see if there's anything I want from him. Well, as usual, there's nothing really of his really good merchandise that I can afford. So, I can't get into any of his magical weapons. Those are well over 2,000 gold. But I see why he was giving me such a good price for the composite longbows that I sold him. I sold them to him at 100 a pop. He's selling them at 400. So Oleg is not afraid of a little bit of a markup in terms of his merchandise. If I wanted to buy those back, it's going to cost me 4 times the amount. I did see something, and this is... Again, this is a role-playing run. This is not a mechanics run or a best build run or how to beat the game kind of run. I just feel that Telfanar needs a rapier. I feel Telfanar is someone who uses a rapier for his main weapon. His main weapon's largely been the crossbow, but if he's got to get in and start cutting at people, he's definitely going to be somebody who's going to have a rapier. That's just sort of fun and classy and elegant and civilized. That's exactly the sort of person that Telfanar is trying to be. So I'm going to buy a masterwork rapier for 400 gold. It's not going to do any more damage than my short sword that I was given at the beginning of the game, although it does have a just slightly higher crit chance, which is not to be sniffed at. So 18 to 20 for a crit on the rapier, only 19 to 20 for the short sword. So again, it's purely a role-playing decision, but I'm going to go ahead and buy a rapier off of him. I mean, I sold him enough stuff that I can afford it, so we won't come out with much of a profit, but we'll come out with a brand new rapier. And with that bit of trading done, let's see if Oleg knows any other ways that could help me find the Stag Lord. Obviously, we have the disembodied nymph's advice about going to the house in the woods to try and get rid of the fog, but, you know, Telfanar is going to be something who wants all the information. He's always going to get all the info he can possibly get, all the intel, before he moves forward, because, again, he's a little chaotic, and he doesn't always make the most sensible choices, but he's not stupid. He's a smart guy, and he's going to want to get all the intel he can before he makes that questionable decision. So do you know anything that could help me find him? Quite a task you've set yourself on. Stag Lord has a fortress somewhere in the area, but only his trusted of his rabble are ever invited. All right, heavily guarded secret. Yes, that's kind of basically what the nymph said. What else can you tell me about the Stag Lord? Sat down and shared a cup of wine with the man. Oh, you have? All right. But I think he arrived in the Stolen Lands less than a year ago. Oh, it's not like you've sat down and shared a cup of wine with the man. Okay, I get it. Sorry, I missed that bit, Oleg. I thought you actually knew him personally. That would have been odd. I wrote to Restov and tried to warn them that the Stag Lord wasn't some typical gang leader. Yeah, that's what I thought when we set out on this. I honestly thought the Stag Lord was just going to be a tutorial quest, but no, he's apparently got a lot going on. Rumors about him are horrible. He'll kill a person if they so much as disagree with him. Never reveals his face. Interesting. Those who've seen him up close report the same thing. Ugly scars cover every inch of his skin, not covered by his clothes. All right, well, we'll speak another time then, Oleg. I don't think you have anything new and pertinent to say to me, and I think we're ready to move on to what I assume will be the house in the woods with the fog, unless there's something else on the way that we're going to bump into. But that's probably a good place to leave it on Pathfinder Kingmaker for today. We'll pick it up again in the next episode and get out of Oleg's trading post and further onto the road. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Anyone want to get the head out of the hot tub? Did you want to maybe pull this head out of the hot tub? That's not sanitary, guys. That is not okay. That's a health code violation in the mansion.